Unfortunately, we are not able to hold on to the snow very long. A lot of it's already melted from last week in some areas, but we do have another round of snow on the way. Here's a look at Angel Fire Resort looking down on the Moreno Valley, and as this time lapse goes into motion, you can see the clouds start to build in and we eventually start to get some showers going. So we will start to see some of the snow develop across the northern mountains throughout the afternoon, and that will continue through at least early tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're not looking at impressive snowfall amounts, but it will at least get a few more inches across the higher terrain at the very least. 56 degrees the current temperature in the metro, so a very nice afternoon in store for Albuquerque and points west. But you get out to the east and winter has definitely returned to the eastern third of the state, just east of the central mountain chain. We're only at 24 in Clayton, 26 in Tucumcari, 32 in Roswell, 33 in Carlsbad. It's colder across the southeast than it is in southern Colorado, and that cold air is banking up against the central mountain chain right now. We're looking at temperatures a good 30 to 40 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, especially for east central and southeastern New Mexico. But that colder air will eventually start to seep its way into the central portion of the state by tomorrow. We're not going to be looking at the cool down that the east is seeing today for tomorrow for central sections, but we'll at least see those numbers come down by a little bit for tomorrow before we start to ramp our temperatures back up toward the end of the week. Right now, that cold front helping to produce some east slope snow across the far northern portions of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and we'll continue to see some of that snow develop throughout the afternoon. In combination with this cold front, we're also going to have a weak storm pass over the state, and that storm is not very impressive at all, but combine that with the upslope that we're going to get with that cold front, we could get a little bit more snowfall going through the overnight hours into early tomorrow, especially over the northern mountains. But we could even see a couple of snow showers into the northeastern part of the state and down to the southeast before everything's said and done. We're not talking about impressive snowfall amounts for the eastern part of the state, but we will at least have that chance of seeing a dusting up to maybe an inch of snow in some areas. So we will have that front in place for today, much colder across the eastern portion of the state, snow mainly over the northeast and into the northern mountains through late tonight. Then tomorrow, that early tomorrow at least, that storm starts across the state. We're not going to be seeing widespread snow in these areas, but we at least have a chance of seeing snow in those areas that you just saw shaded in blue. But that all clears out very quickly, and by Wednesday and into the latter part of the week, we go into a very quiet weather pattern with drier conditions and warming temperatures. By the end of the week, it's going to feel much more like spring than it does winter. Superstorm track showing our storm chances, or at least our snow chances, across the northern mountains and into the northeast through this evening. Then tomorrow, we'll even have a chance of getting a snow band to set up across the southeastern portion of the state before everything clears out for the rest of the week. Here's a look at southern Colorado. Temperatures into the 40s for this afternoon. Could see a couple of spot snow showers and then clearing out for the middle part of the work week and warming up by the weekend. Over the northwest, spot showers possible, highs in the 40s and 50s. More sunshine for the rest of the week as highs make their way to the low 60s. Over the southwest, mostly sunny skies, highs in the 60s and 70s this afternoon. A little bit cooler for tomorrow, but we're back to those low 70s by the weekend. Over the southeast, partly sunny skies. Highs will be much cooler this afternoon. We're going to struggle to get to the mid-40s in Roswell this afternoon, but temperatures will warm back up toward the end of the week, back to 80 degrees by Thursday with more sunshine. Over the northeast, we'll have a chance of getting a couple of light snow showers, especially later on this evening and into the overnight. That clears out tomorrow, and then warmer and more sunshine for the end of the week. Over the northern mountains, chance of snow showers here as well. Then much quieter for the end of the week as temperatures warm to near 60 degrees in Santa Fe, East Mountains. Spot shower possible, highs in the upper 50s in the metro. We'll top out in the low to mid 60s this afternoon with partly cloudy skies. We'll cool down a little bit for tomorrow, but then much warmer near 70 degrees by the weekend.
Okay, thanks, John.